We have been evolving as humans on this planet for over 4.5 million years. And all of these synthetic chemicals that I'm referring to that are often called toxins, because we now know a lot more about how they work chemically in science in the lab, but also in animals and now also in humans. These environmental chemicals that we use, so many synthetic, there's about 95,000 is sort of the going number, have only been introduced into the human existence over the past 75 years. So we have millions of years, our bodies have been really eloquently creating this immune system. It's meant for surveillance. It's meant to protect us from infections, and a variety of natural environmental exposures. Then here comes all these chemicals that are, human made, and really look foreign to the human body's really beautiful immune system. So the body is doing what it's supposed to do. The problem is that we just have too many chemicals all at once, no way to evolve, no way to manage entirely. And it goes to the idea, and again, I'm going to walk people back on how to reduce those exposures so no one's overwhelmed. But we have a link between these exposures and a variety of health issues. And I'm coming at it now. I used to come at it from just the hormones and endocrine disruption framework. But now I'm coming at it from the immune system framework because of the work I do clinically. And we now know that somewhere between 5 and 14% of the American population is suffering from some type of autoimmune disease. There's about 80 of them classified, but it's an epidemic. And we are starting to see, and I'm starting to see, along with the literature to support it, people developing autoimmune and immune disorders at much younger ages than anyone would have expected, and with no known family history of these illnesses, which means that there's a very strong environmental component, and also means that we can work to remove that environmental component.
Can you give us a little more science about how autoimmune diseases can be triggered by environmental toxins?
Sure. Well, there's several mechanisms, but it also has to do with the type of chemical, because there's so many. There's heavy metals, there's bisphenols, there's phthalates.
And how do those different chemicals affect the immune system differently?
Well, it has a lot to do with what science has been discovered. We have science to discover.